Hello, I'm Sean Green with tonight's edition of Sports Night. Beginning with volleyball news, the defending men's and women's champions are off to winning starts in the Goddard Enterprises Limited Division 1 Volleyball League. Playing last night at the Wildy Gymnasium, defending men's champions Cormier got over Foundation United in straight sets, while the women's champs Pan American Insurance Warrens came from a set down to defeat the Burger King Clapham Toners. Meanwhile, in two other games played last night, Progressive Men and Carlton were also victorious in their men's and women's fixtures. CBC's Akim Klinkett reports.
All Stars in the black got the show on the road with a big block on EDM Cobham of Cormier. However, Cobham didn't give up and got Cormier on the score sheet with the dink, which lands in the front court. Mark Lewis then follows Cobham's lead, bringing another dink as Cormier took the first, 25-20. In the second, All Stars came out with determination, set out to the left for Jamal Critchlow to hammer home for the point. But Cormier were looking to extend their lead. Short set by Ramon Blaze and Raphael Lovell finishes with the powerful spike. Cormier in total control, taking the second, 25-18 as Blaze sets it to the right and Sean Simpson adds some venom to his spike. In the third, Cormier weren't easing up the pressure, bringing the block on the right to All Stars. Cormier also taking the third, 25-18 at the game, 3-0. Second game, Progressive in the blue were out the blocks in a hurry, taking the first, 25-17. So we pick up in the second as Fabian Cox comes good with an ace. Rico Braffett then applies some force from the left to put Progressive in control of the second as well. But Foundation weren't going to surrender without a fight. Nathan Crawford going cross-court with power. Kadeen Morris then comes through the middle, leaps and picks his spot to the right to force the game to 25-all. But Foundation couldn't keep the momentum going and allowed Progressive to take the second, 27-25. In the third, Progressive were looking for this game to go to a fourth set as Jerome Short puts it over on two rather than setting. Foundation, on the other hand, were looking to take it to a fifth set, but had to win the third first as Pierre Nurse gets up and goes down the line. But Progressive put that thought to bed, winning the third, 25-22 to take the game 3-0. On to some women's action now, where UWI in the black starting on an attacking note, Shakira Hall with the cross-court spike. Carlton, on the other hand, had their own tactics, setting to the left for Aisha Maycott to spike down the line for the point. Maycott then uses her left hand to dink the ball over the blockers as Carlton took the first set, 25-18. In the second, UWI came out fighting, short set and Tennille Chapman-Goodluck gets it into Carlton's midcourt with the spike. Then Dania Hamilton produces the ace as UWI would tie the game up at one apiece, taking the second, 25-14. In the third, Carlton were looking to regain their lead. Maycott again picks out her spot and executes well, and they achieved their mission, taking the third, 25-15 as Rhea Bryant bursts through UWI's defense to allow Carlton to lead 2-1 at this point. UWI took the break and rearranged their tactics and came out looking to bring it back on level terms. Shakira Hall with the ace. Hall then spikes from the backcourt into the right side of Carlton's court to tie it up at 2 apiece, taking the fourth, 25-21. In the deciding fifth set, both teams were under pressure, none willing to give an opening, but Maycott lets out the tension, firing cross-court to collect the point for Carlton. Janelle Morris then brings the ace to give Carlton the fifth, 15-9 at the game, 3-2. And in the final game of the night, defending champions Warriors came from a set down to defeat Burger King Clapham Toners 25-27, 25-16, 25-18, 25-13 to continue where they left off last season. Akim Klinkett, CBC Sports.
Well, the defending champions, the Windward Islands Volcanoes, are currently in pursuit of their second win in Group B of the Regional Super 50. Playing at the Queen's Park Oval, the Windward Islands, the Volcanoes, they restricted the West Indies B side to just 220 or 48.5 overs. The Windies B were led by 57 from Keegan Simmons. In the bowling department, Alec Athens took 3 for 49 from 10 overs. Now, in reply, the Windwards have reached 48 without loss after over number 7. Meanwhile, in the other game at the Brian Lara Academy, Canada posted 175 for 5 in 40 overs against the Guyana Jaguars after the rain delay prompted the start of play, well, delayed the start of play, that should be. Now, Navneet Daliwal, he top scored with 88. Now, that knock included 7 4s and 3 6s for Canada, while Raymond Riefel took 2 for 55. Now, in reply, the Jaguars have reached 51 for 2 after 8. Meanwhile, the Jamaica Scorpions have extended their lead in the Group B standings after a crushing 7-wicket victory over Cricket USA at Kensington Oval last night. Now, chasing a target of just 145, the Scorpions got the target easily within 29 overs, with John Campbell top scoring with 56.
He's got that through. And 4 runs to Charlie Walton. That was not the best shot you would invite the schoolboy to see, but it's got 4.
Nicely played. And it'll win the race to the boundary. It's 4. Nicely struck. Nobody's going to stop that. Straight down the ground. And there's a carbon copy. Just beautifully balanced, just hit it straight back from where it was coming. And you slash that one away. Attempted slower delivery. 4 men in the circle on the offside. Yay! And he's bowled him. Totally needless from Chadwick Walton. And Kenjigi picks up a wicket. Well, he gets 4 for that.
Nice shot there from John Campbell. 50 for Campbell. Good inning here. He's got himself set. He made sure that he got to that milestone. Congratulations. Oh, and that's a big shot. Straight over the mid-wicket boundary. Massive 6 there for Jermaine Blackwood.
Oh, they're going up. They're going up, and so too has the finger. Campbell goes, and the USA have something to smile about. Bowled him. That was a good delivery. Perhaps he should have been forward. A bit unorthodox, but it's going to go down to the boundary. And he's off the mark with the boundary. That's pulled in the air over the boundary. That's gone for 6.
That is a huge shot. That's over wide long on. Maximum. That's 6.
Catch him.
It's all over.
And it's all over. Beautiful inside out from Rothman Powell to end the game in style.
In netball, Chitmont Ballers won both their games in the BWU tournaments last night. Now, in the Lindenbrook zone, Ballers got over Enbog Wolverines 22-19 in their second division encounter before thrashing their opponents in the Sir Roy Trotman zone once more when the first division teams met. Also in the Lindenbrook zone, Warriors Sports Club beat Rapid Response 28-24, while BWU Diamonds got past the Barbados Postal Service by just 2, 27-25. Diamonds looking to outshine their opponents Barbados Postal Service on the night. That's Deborah Kalman with the ball, making no mistake with her shot. The wing attack finding some space to Kalman again, who collects and puts it up for another goal for the Diamonds. Going the other way now, and the Postal Service ladies looking for the hoop, lining up the shot and sinking it, no problem. Diamonds with some work to do, trying to breach a much tighter defense than before. The ball back to center, who had to make a split-second decision, opting to go to the wing attack. That proved to be a good choice as she finds Cheryl Steele, who had no problems netting this one for her team. From center now to the wing attack, wasting no time in getting it over the top to a waiting Kalman, who turns and shoots for 2 more of her 21 from 29. So when the Postal Service saw that success, they decided to try something similar, almost spoiled by the Diamonds goal keep, but Sharian Toppin holds on and pockets another one of her 21 from 26. Diamonds, who led by 4 at half, now shooting at the other end, and they were looking to build on that slender lead. Center finds a hard-working wing attack who seems to be everywhere. She feeds Kelman with the ball, and her shot is good. The ball finds an irrepressible wing attack once more. What's she gonna do? Find a wide open goal attack. Back to center, and then Kelman, who contributes another. Center to wing attack over the top, back to center. And once Kelman gets it, it's a done deal with a 72.4% shooting night. Goal kick straight to the WA bib. Center. And Kelman again completing the 2-point win over the Barbados Postal Service, winning 27-25. Over to the big first division clash featuring Chickmont Ballers and Mbog Wolverine in the purple. Laurel Brown puts her hand up like a good student in the classroom, asking for attention, and she gets it. The bounce followed by the net. Chickmont on the go once more. Center finding a certain Miss Brown, and the national player knows exactly what to do. It's now Wolverine's turn, floated over to the goal attack, and when she misses, Michelle Rogers is there to set things right. And a textbook play here for Chickmont. No real resistance on this offensive play, and once they got the ball to Laurel Brown, it was all over. She shot 38 of 43 for an 88% scoring night. They were just allowed to run this play over and over with very little resistance from Wolverines. Brown snatching that one from the air, and the rest was history. But this wasn't a one-sided affair by any means. Wolverines played some good ball on the night as well, finding Rogers for one of her 28 on the night. However, at the other end, they were having some serious issues preventing the ball from reaching Laurel Brown. Just 2-3 quick passes, and it was in her possession, easy as you like, and she was clearly enjoying each moment. Wolverines, good offensive play as well, finding Rogers with the greatest of ease here, allowing her to score once more. But Brown didn't take all of the credit for scoring on her own. Her goal attack, Charissa Chase, did a great job and a great deal of work on the night as well, scoring 19 of 22 for an excellent scoring night. Look out at the far end, that ball's on its way to Rogers. Hook, line and sinker for her. But in a game where 105 goals were scored, it was Chickmont Ballers who plucked victory away from the Wolverines, winning 57-48. Well, Barbadians Louis Sebastian Weeks and Jack Kirby had it rough in the pool when the 2018 Youth Olympics continued in Argentina. Sebastian Weeks finished 8th in heat number 3 of the men's 200-meter individual medley in a time of 2 minutes 12.83 seconds. Meantime, Kirby clocked 24.14 seconds in heat number 5 of the men's 50 free, and then finished 5th in heat number 2 of the men's 50 backstroke. His time was 26.48 seconds. The Barbados Hockey Federation recently received an automated external defibrillator device from the Rotary Club of Barbados in association with the Regal Development Solutions and Beyond Limits. CBC's Kamal Haynes reports.
The chances of losing a player at the hockey turf in Wildy due to sudden cardiac arrest has now lessened after receiving the automated external defibrillator, also referred to as an AED device. The device delivers an electric shock designed to restore normal heartbeat rhythm in the event of cardiac arrest. This is the second device to be donated by the Rotary Club of Barbados, with the first going to the Barbados Football Association. And Director of International Service at the Rotary Club, Adrian Skeet, revealed the inspiration behind donating the devices.
This project was inspired by Fabrice Muramba, who almost died on the football field. So what we're hoping is, if anything like that does happen on a hockey field, that your staff and your members and your board will be trained enough to use this device to bring and save lives on the hockey field.
Group Marketing Manager of Regal Development Solutions, Dion Licorice, gave a hands-on tutorial on how to use the device to Secretary of the Hockey Federation, Kofi Hines. She commended the Rotary Club for their initiative while reflecting on the fatal incident which occurred a decade ago.
Only 10 years ago, we actually had an incident like this in Barbados. but we were not able to save that person. It was about 10 years ago, and the principal who brings in these units, he actually witnessed that event, and as a medical doctor, he could not save the person because he didn't have one of these units. So I'm so proud. I'm so happy that Rotary has taken on this project and has decided to assist the Barbados Hockey Federation. I know it would be a boost to their 2019 hockey festival because this is an international level of first aid preparation. So this is a great step.
Licorice also explained the sole purpose of the device.
Let me put it in layman's terms. When you see somebody just drop down, we had, I would say 2 to 3 years ago, a number of incidents where it appeared as though people were just dropping down. And I would say about 90% of those persons were victims of what we call sudden cardiac arrest. And that's what this machine is used for, when the heart just stops suddenly and the person just collapse or drop down, as we will call it in Barbados. That's what this AED machine is used for.
Hines, on behalf of the Federation, thanked all involved in the donation.
We've never had a machine like this before. We appreciate what it can do for us in terms of being able to respond to those kinds of incidents on the field. And as Dion said, it fits very well into our development plans and gives us that extra step in sort of taking the sport forward.
Kamal Haynes,